Welcome back to my special live marathon here on YouTube. Today is day 3, and I'm bringing you a topic of desire, the power of desire, and how to ask for what you want. This topic is directly related to my voice community, my voice space for women to claim their truth and practice and master the art of speaking up. And I grew up in a culture where desire was a luxury, and expressing your desire and following your desire almost felt like move it on, like too much, disrespectful. So it took me a long time on this journey of self discovery and personal growth and embracing my feminine power and understanding relationship dynamics and what creates chemistry to fully embrace into approval of my desires. So let's unpack this. Right? Desire makes us visible. If we don't know what we want, in a way, we are invisible, especially in a relationship. And I think in my very first relationship, I had no idea what I want, except I just want to be loved. And that's not a desire. And that doesn't make you visible to a partner. And in relationship dynamics, giving makes us feel powerful. Giving makes us feel that I am contributing something valuable to this person, or maybe I am the only source who can provide this to them. And when we not sharing our desires, when we kind of shrinking our desires, where we very much preoccupied accommodating the other person, they not gonna feel you. They're not gonna want to do things for you. And I am really on a mission to give women a choice to have space to claim their identity on their own without a pressure and uncover their desires. What do you want? So then you voluntarily can take up the space that feels so organic to you, the space that feels delicious, the space that is nourishing for you, the space where you're able to receive. And that begins with you asking yourself, maybe right here, right now, what do I desire? What do I want? And when we talk about desire, we don't talk about having a chocolate cake or getting a mani pedi. We're not talking about that. We're talking about deeper desires, desires for your life, desires for your career, desires for your creativity, desires for your home, desires for your travels. I don't know, any things that matter for your hobbies, for your self care practices. What are those desires? And it doesn't matter how small a big desire is. Can you share it with other people? And the key when you share your desire, I see this mistake a lot with women where they minimize their own desires when they share them. Or another pattern, they give in a very, they don't trust that their desire will be fulfilled, and almost like they telling how to do it, but from a place of control, which then obviously going to repel the other person to do that. So the way you share your desires is number one, by giving yourself permission to have it. That's the first step before you opening your mouth. You give yourself permission to have your desire. It's the very first step. And then after that, when you communicate your desire, you communicate it with ease and smile, and you just literally state what you want. One sentence, maybe two. You don't over explain. You don't control the other person. You don't give them like super precise directions. Just sharing what you desire. And you trust that they heard it and they have everything that they need to fulfill it. Because when you trust, it's like you creating a space around yourself to receive it. And then everything in the universe, right, energetically opens to this spacious, delicious portal to deliver it to you. And in a relationship, it's an ultimate trust. Do you trust your partner? Do you trust that they care? Do you trust that they're capable? Do you trust to surrender to their leadership so you can relax and feel loved and feel cherished and feel held? We talk more about desire in Voice, and Voice is the community of women who want to work on themselves and be deeply connected to their feminine. It's like a yoga mat for your feminine nature. And you can join Voice anytime. And in this community, we particularly practice uncovering our desires and then practice communicating them, practice being witnessed, practice being seen. Because sometimes you will realize desires that you never stated out loud. Sometimes you realize a very strong desires that you actually buried and you hiding, or you created a habit to think, ah, that's never going to happen, or like, ah, too late, or I'm not there yet. But here's the thing, when you say your desire out loud and you're being witnessed, there's something clicks in you. And then you start looking for more opportunities to fulfill that desire, which then help you to work on your mindset where you're looking more for opportunities versus obstacles. Because everything that feminine is how you feel, right? Which in a spiritual community, we call it energy, energetics. But there's no blueprint to have this magical energetics. It really starts with how you treat yourself. And are you giving yourself the permission to have what you desire? You're giving yourself space to have desires. Desires that are not coming from obligation and desires that are not for others. Desires that's for you to receive, for you to experience, for you to feel good. Desire can be very confronting and very challenging. And I'd love to hear in comments what's coming up for you around desire. Is it easy for you to state your desire? How do people respond to your desires? How men respond to your desires? Are there any pushback? Are there any obstacles? What do you do? There's so much to talk about it, and I really want to hear from you so then we can take a conversation layer deeper. And I will see you tomorrow.